I believe when we left off, we had arrived back at Stardock, and we were Stardock, excuse me, and we were supposed to talk to the NPCs, learn more about the place. Starting with, I believe, this lady, Harper.
First rule, this is my home and you're a guest, so behave yourself.
I like her jacket.
But so long as you don't cause trouble, my docking bays are always open. With that out of the way, welcome to Stardock. I think that's what we ended up calling this place.
So, you own Stardock?
That I do. Found this place a few months back, abandoned for years, falling apart at the seams. But with a little love and a lot of welding, we got it into decent shape. And best of all, here, I make the rules. Sleep a hell of a lot better knowing that.
Perfect. How do you know Torin?
Torin? Oh, that's a story. We first met here, on this very station, both trying to lay claim to it. I thought he was just some spacer, trying to muscle me out. Almost blew him out of an airlock.
What do you mean, almost?
But once we stopped trying to kill each other, we figured out we both just wanted a safe place to set up shop.
Could you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Me? Not much to tell. I mean, I grew up in Neon, lost more to that city than I care to share. So, I left. After that, tried to do some good for a while. Fell in with one of the medical firms. Would pull folks out of bad situations, patch them up if they're hurt. Felt right at the time, but didn't care much for all the regulations. Just wanted to do what needed doing. Now I do my own thing. No one holding me down, no one trying to pull my strings.
Perfect.
Suits me just fine.
Sounds like a plan. You said something about giving Watchtower a bloody lip.
Sure did. Compared to Torin and Gren, I don't have much of an axe to grind with Watchtower. But from the little I know of them, I don't think I like them very much. They seem like the domineering type, sticking their noses where they're not wanted. So, when Gren tells me he detects some sort of Watchtower listening post in the Altair system, I can't say I'm too happy about that.
The Altair system? That's barely a jump away. No wonder you're agitated.
Sounds like something that you dealt with. Actually, you know what? So you have no prior issues with Watchtower?
Me, personally? No, never even knew they existed until a few months back. But the more I learn about them, the more I know I don't want them anywhere near my station.
Full review of Outer Worlds 2 is up on YouTube. T-Dog finished it this morning. 51 hours. Mika says, how dare you play paid mods? I know, right? Everybody's been telling me I needed to play Watchtower, so we started this last week right before Outer Worlds 2 dropped. And now that we're wrapped up with Outer Worlds 2, we're back in it. How did you discover the listening post?
Gren's a cautious guy, always running scans. Likes to catalog things. On the way back from a supply run, one of his scans picks up some weird signal from the system we're passing. At first, he thought it might be a distress call. Someone's comms were on the fritz, so they were forced to get creative calling for help. But digging a little deeper, he realized it's a Watchtower signal. A covert signal. Only reason he found it was because of his training.
Sounds like something that should be dealt with.
I don't care if it's the Freestar Collective, pirates, or even this Watchtower. I don't want anyone snooping around near my home. This listening post, it's not good for any of us. It's got to go.
Hey, you won't get any argument out of me.
So here's my proposition. I tell you where this listening post is, you download any data it's collected, then take it offline.
Okay.
I'll pay you for your time. A nice heap of credits. More than enough to make it worth your while.
I like credits. What's your goal here? Why ask me to do this?
Thought I was pretty clear. I don't want some creepy listening post near my home. Simple as that. If you're asking why I'm interested in the data, well, let's just say I'm curious. What's Watchtower trying to poke their nose into, and why? That kind of intel could be worth something.
Won't Watchtower know it was us who did this?
They'll know someone hit their listening posts, sure. They're not idiots. But space is big. As long as you're careful and don't leave a trail, they'll have no clue who pulled the plug or where they went. Just keep your head down and don't get sloppy. No witnesses, no problem.
No witnesses, no problem. What sort of data are we collecting?
Beats me. That's part of why I'm asking you to do this. It could be something as innocuous as planet survey records. Although, that would be anticlimactic.
Sure. So tell me where to go.
We only passed by the system, but as best we could tell, the listening post was somewhere on Altair 3. Couldn't tell you exactly where, though. You'll probably have to investigate the planet to find that out.
We actually already have experience searching for Watchtower facilities. I think we know just what to look for.
We'll do our best.
If you do find the place, make a copy of any data it has collected. At the very least, it might shed some light on what Watchtower's up to. After that, do what you need to do to shut it down. Destroy any vital infrastructure they might have. We don't want them just flipping the power switch back on.
Find listening post, collect data, destroy vital infrastructure. Got it. Before we head out, we should check in with Gren. He can help us put our fleet together.
A fleet. All right. We gotta go talk to the other guys. What's up, Babylonia? All right, Harper wants me to go talk to, or excuse me, Torin wants me to go talk to this other guy. Gren. Is he chucking stuff out of a box over? That like fell on the floor as I stumbled out of the elevator. Hello?
Huh. So you found him after all.
Dude.
Good. Better with us than in
I
Watchtower's
want a
hands.
suit of that armor. Torin, should I be worried right now?
Relax, I told you. Gren's on our side.
Apologies if I caused distress. Maybe I should remove my helmet.
Yes, please.
Oh, actually, that might... Okay.
There. Much better.
Yeah, better not unsettling at all. Oh my god! Forget the ugly stick. The whole tree fell on you. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, better not unsettling at all.
Do I detect a hint of sarcasm?
Gren is ex-Watchtower. He's defected. No longer with them. Now he's as much their enemy as you or me.
Okay.
And as for his colorful appearance...
There's no need to be delicate, Torin. I won't be offended. We can speak plainly. If you're curious, please, feel free to ask any questions you might have. I'll answer what I can.
Yeah, I have questions about all these things. Why are you still wearing a Watchtower uniform?
Simple, really. It helps keep me safe and well. And not just because it's armor. Most Watchtower members undergo changes to enhance them for their particular duties.
Okay.
These changes aren't entirely positive, however. There's always a number of complications.
Okay.
But our helmets and suits help mitigate these issues.
Okay. Why'd you leave Watchtower?
Despite being augmented and conditioned by them, my loyalty to Watchtower was never strong. To me, it was always just a job. However, a chance encounter forced me to evaluate my career choice. Learning what Watchtower does to people like you and Torin, that was something I wanted no part in. And so I deserted. Not something Watchtower takes kindly to. But for that to become a problem, they'll first need to find me.
Anything you can tell me about Watchtower?
Probably not as much as you'd prefer. Watchtower is a highly secretive organization, even to those within it. All information is on a need-to-know basis. And since all I needed to know was engineering, what information I can share is limited. We can talk more on the subject later if you'd like.
What's up with your face?
Unwell? No. In fact, right now I'm likely in better health than anyone on this station. My appearance is a result of genetic manipulation, something that most members of Watchtower are subjected to. It's a voluntary procedure, but one that's required to move up the ranks.
Alright, well, you're supposed to tell me how to build a fleet.
I take it that means you recovered the control node.
Got it right here. Was exactly where you said we'd find it. Although a heads up about the mechs would have been nice.
Mechs? I'm shocked there were any remaining. They were all flagged for transfer. I hope they didn't cause too much trouble.
We're alive, aren't we? Don't worry about it. Still, you should probably work on your intel.
Intel is Harper's specialty, not mine. If you hand me the control node, we can begin building your fleet.
How did you know where to find one?
A few years back, the facility you broke into was an active Watchtower safe house. An off-the-grid outpost, offering supplies or refuge to traveling operatives. I was one of the last people to step foot inside before it was abandoned. Therefore, I knew it had what you and Torin needed. Didn't know about the mechs, though. They shouldn't have been there. Someone must have changed orders at the last minute. Sorry.
No, this is a paid mod called Watchtower. So why do we need this particular piece of hardware?
Interfleet coordination can be complicated. Such things are often handled by a suite of human operators, situated on command decks of large vessels. The Fleet Sync control node is capable of doing the same job, but with considerably less overhead. This particular version, the Model 2, is outdated, has a number of security exploits, making it perfect for integration with a non-Watchtower ship.
Okay.
Acceptable condition. Should suffice. I've already done most of the prep work. Installing this to the main board shouldn't be difficult. Please, have a seat. Help yourself to a snack or drink. This won't take long.
I like snacks and drinks. I did indeed see the update for Dune Awakening. Lots of interesting things coming in the pipeline.
I think we're done here. The control node integrated without issue. You now have a mainframe fully capable of fleet management and coordination.
How does this work?
Efficiently. This fleet command system I fabricated, you should find it fairly intuitive. Go ahead, try it for yourself. Use the terminal and commission one of your other ships to your fleet.
Oh shit. I don't really have that many ships on this playthrough,
Hey,
though.
don't look at me. Look at that fleet terminal instead.
Oh shit. What do the numbers represent, I wonder? 0, 14. Well, let's start off with the US SysDef Chimera. Available ships, available crew, fleet ships. So here's that. US assign crew? Assign Amelia Earhart. Oh, it can have up to 14 crew members. I see. Crew members will not pilot fleets while they're actively following. Would you like to dismiss this currently following crew member? Yes, please. Follow distance close. Combat behavior offensive. Alright, that's that ship.
And that's all you have to do. That vessel's now part of your fleet. Newly commissioned vessels will automatically follow your lead ship. But if you prefer different tactics, you can always change their orders. Keep in mind, at the moment, the command system can only handle one additional ship. But if you want, you can always switch a vessel out for another. I was about to suggest you assign a pilot, but I see you've already figured out how to do that yourself. Congratulations. You now have an active fleet. Of course, it's only 2 ships, but in time, and with additional resources, we can grow that number.
Okay. Curious how the fleet command system works.
I'm unsure I can adequately explain. Suffice it to say, the fleet command system exploits Watchtower technology to our benefit. It's robust and adaptive.
Thanks a lot for your help.
Yeah, we owe you one, Gren. This should at least be enough to even the odds against any Watchtower patrols that come our way.
Torin, I noticed that your ship and the skydrop system I spent several weeks retrofitting into it are suspiciously absent.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
About that. You see, there was a situation, unavoidable, really. One thing led to another, and I ended up destroying my ship.
Oops.
That does not surprise me. And now, I am doubly glad that I began work on building a second skydrop deployment system. We can integrate it into your fleet's new ship immediately.
Cool.
I have a feeling you will make for a better custodian for it than Torin.
All right. Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Be advised, skydrops are used by fleet ships that remain in orbit. If you install a skydrop to your home ship, it'll be useless. Now, where did I put that vacuum tape?
Installing a skydrop to a ship that's part of your fleet will light a colony structure or your only ship is a seat. Okay, yep. So I would need to go to this one, and is it upgrade or ship builder? Add. I wonder what this is going to be under. Aha! Skydrop surface missile 4 bottom mount. I gotta try to find somewhere for this to mount. Do I want it right there in the middle or up one? Two errors. What errors do I have? Module below landing bay. Invalid Docker. Docker module needs to be on the outside edge of a ship. So that's not going to work right there. Still giving me an error. Nope. Okay, that works. Accept.
The skydrop system has been successfully integrated. I trust Torin has explained how it all operates. Naturally, you'll need flares to call one down. So, take these. That's all I have to hand right now. However, you can always craft additional flares, assuming you have the necessary materials.
Okay, so I'll have to craft them.
I may also be able to fabricate more for you. Be sure you check my personal stockpile from time to time.
Perfect.
For now, that's all I can do for you. I hope it's enough.
Thanks you. You've been very helpful.
We appreciate it, Gren. Really. But are you sure there's nothing else? Not to sound ungrateful, it's just...
So far, everything I've made has been reverse engineered from Watchtower hardware. The fleet command system, the skydrops. In theory, I could upgrade these things, but I'd need specialized components. Watchtower components.
Well, in that case, if we come across any Watchtower materials, we'll be sure to let you know. Ha! We have a fleet! Yes, right now it's only 2 ships, but it's still early days. I'm sure we'll figure out a way to expand. Well, that's everything we needed to do here. Come on, we should investigate that Watchtower listening post. I'll join you aboard your ship. Don't feel right sending you off by yourself just yet.
Alright, I actually want to...
I cannot determine the manufacture of your vessel.
I gotta go find... Dude, he looks creepy, man. Really cool, like, total, like, 7 of 9 Borg. Now the question is, where do I find Amelia? Since I assigned her and then unassigned her. If I want her back as my companion. Because I don't know where she's at now. If I remember correctly... Crew, here we go. Assign her... Unassigned Crucible. How do I assign her? Crew from any location can be assigned to a landed ship. Am I not landed? I may have to assign her later. Because when I assigned her to the ship, I told her not to follow me, and then I changed my mind and put Torin. It says it has to be a landed ship, so since I'm not landed, she won't join. Tim Aktuski says, I've not played Starfield for a while, really need to give it another shot. It's a big game. If you've got the time. I'm gonna go land really quick. See if I can't reassign her to my ship. Oh, really? There's no landing? Nothing there. However, can we land... Yeah, let's just go land. Just want to see if I can assign her a ship really quick. Exit ship. Can I assign her now? I can. Now, I think I gotta go back on the ship. To talk to her and assign her as my companion again. Amelia, come here.
Hey. Hey, you Captain.
Follow me for a while.
It'll be my pleasure, Captain.
Still got your launcher? Yes, you do. Okay.
I was just starting to miss the feeling of wind beneath our wings.
Really? Behind your brightest.
Our collective owes you, stranger. Please acknowledge. We really showed ecliptic. You're with the Freestar Rangers, right? Space is always just a little safer with you folk around.
That's right, it is.
Any way we can repay you?
Credits would be appreciated.
Hope this helps you out. You take care.
Thank you very much. Mostly because I think I'm going to need them for the upgrades and stuff. Alright.
Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overrunning our position on Altair 2. I'm not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Private Mahoney out.
That's not a Watchtower quest, though, is it? No. Got sidetracked. I tracked the wrong quest. We're not getting sidetracked. Sorry, girl. You are on your own.
Dog, this is one dangerous area.
Are there Watchtower troops there? If you want access to that listening post, you're gonna have to deal with these guys first. Might I suggest a skydrop?
Sure. I don't remember how to do the sky drop. It's like, throwables, right? Strike, surface missile. Hang on. I forget how this works.
Strike flare is on my radar. You want fire from the sky? You'll get fire from the sky.
Boom, shakalaka. Do I need to do the mech? Jesus.
Evaluating threat level. Impact registering.
Do I have to do that again? I think I have to do it again.
Copy that. 1 second.
I'm gonna blow up my own ship.
Brace for impact.
Loss detected.
Unfortunately,
System damage. Impact registering. Impact registering.
shit, I'm out of ammo. So I guess if I want to take these guys down all in a go, I use the flares, essentially. But you have to do them one at a time, which I didn't realize.
I'm reading your flare. Unleashing hell in 3, 2, run.
Oh, you can favorite the flare, says Bubalonia? Okay, I didn't even think about that. That's a good call. Favorite. Thank you. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. I guess I didn't even think that you could do that. God, I've been playing so much Outer Worlds, I'm trying to hit the, like, pause time button. Like, freeze time, freeze time. Alright. It's been a few days since I've played. I gotta get used to the controls again. I don't need the skip pack. But I do need all the ammo and components grenades I can find. Yeah, I guess I didn't even know you could favorite grenades or anything. I only ever favorited weapons. I never thought about that. Fuck, I forgot about my powers too, Babylonia. I don't even think I have any powers equipped right now, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't have any of my powers equipped. What the hell? Where's it at? It's the one, I like the one that's like a shield. I gotta find it. I thought I had the repelling one. Ah, here it is. Reactive shield. There we go. There we go. Dude, I forgot all about my powers even. What a noob.
Found you. This will be easy.
Alright. Particle fuse. Rattler. You do your thing, Amelia. I love the fact that she has unlimited ammo for that rocket launcher. Grenade launcher thing. Just let her go to town out there. Listening post password. That'll come in handy. Well, hello, new viewer. Curtis says left or right bumper shows you power names. It does. Toggle power names. Thank you. It's been a hot minute. I forgot. I do have the password.
Okay, see if you can find that intel Harper wanted. Gotta admit, also a tad curious as to what Watchtower is.
At some point, I should probably go get myself a freaking shotgun. For close encounters of the intimate kind. Alert! Security breach detected. Local data purge initiated complete. External backup data standing by for relay. Surveillance array broadcast system primed. Waiting final authorization. Let's locate broadcast array coordinates. Creation bypass initiating coordinate transfer.
Damn. Whatever intel was here is gone. But looks like
Oops,
We've
sorry.
still got a chance to recover some data. Seems there's some sort of broadcast array close by.
Sweet.
Get back to your ship and meet me in orbit. We can look for this surveillance array.
Copy that. Be there in a minute. I got a lock to do, man. Nothing in here? Really? Come on now. Are you serious? Like, nothing of value whatsoever? Mag pressure tank. I mean, it's a manufactured component. It's better than nothing. Alright. I don't need any of the coffee mugs. Drop that, drop that. It's a cool helmet. Too bad I'm using my Guardian stuff this time around. Alright. Alright, what did he tell me to do? I think he told me to go into orbit if I'm not mistaken.
To tell, but I'm fairly sure that's Watchtower hardware. Yep, I think this is the surveillance array we're looking for.
Okay.
Doubt we'll be able to crack its encryption remotely. But maybe if we destroy it, we might be able to recover some of the data from the wreckage.
Watchtower array. I can't get a fix on it. Is it behind the... Oh, I guess that's just it right there. Oh, it's tiny. Up, 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 up. Slow it down. They're coming to defend it all of a sudden. But that's my ship flying around out there, right? That's essentially my fleet defending me. Because we've got him flying around in my Chimera. Yeah, I wanted to loot that, but I think we have to go deal with the ships first. sir.
Oh, glad to see the fleet strategy works as anticipated. We should search the array's wreckage, see if we can recover that intel for Harper.
Sure.
Hey, this salvage looks promising. Looks like we recovered a slate with some intel, got some Watchtower components, and... Huh. What are these? Computer cores? Well, alright, I think we got what we need. Let's head back to Stardock. Harper and Gren will want to hear about this.
Sounds like a plan to me. Hang on, I got a message I need to pay attention to real quick. Somebody sent me a WhatsApp. It's either my wife or my brother. It is my wife. Hang on, I gotta mess with my wife. She went to help our niece today. That's hilarious. Alright, she's on her way home, so they'll be home in about an hour and a half, probably. I had steaks that I took out for breakfast this morning, but she ended up going to help her niece, so I didn't cook the steaks for dinner, so breakfast, I'll probably cook steaks for dinner tonight. So in probably I'll play until she gets home, so I got probably an hour and a half until she's home, and then I'll need to bug out and grill up some steaks for dinner. And then tomorrow morning, to be honest with you, I think tomorrow morning we're going to start our Elder Scrolls journey. Because this game I'm going to plug away at in the afternoons. Monday we've got Voyages of Nera to work on. Because they're doing a big patch. I'm done with Outer Worlds 2. I'm not really feeling Painkiller, to be honest with you. I may jump in and play that here and there. I don't really see that being something I'm going to want to stream a lot of, though. It's way too fast-paced for me. Way too fast-paced. It was just frantic.
Whew. A lot sure happened out there. We can either go fill Harper in on the details regarding the intel, or check in with Gren. Pass on some of this Watchtower equipment we recovered.
Can we do both?
And maybe those guys will know what we can do with those computer core things we found.
Well, let's talk to Harper first, because she's in the bar. Anyway,
Again?
I need to set my schedule too, and I was talking about this in the channel, in the member video that I did last night for our channel members on YouTube. I need to set a schedule for the Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76 playthroughs.
Back again?
Tomorrow's Saturday, right? So if I start Elder Scrolls tomorrow, I could do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays could be Elder Scrolls. And then Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays could be Fallout 76.
Can't stay away, huh?
And then Sunday could be Dealer's Choice, right? Like play whatever. What's the 10th, by the way? 10th is a Friday.
Look who
No,
decided
sorry, I
to
was
drop
looking at
by.
October. 10th is a Monday. Well, there will be exception to those on the days when I have other things to do. So let's do this. I'm gonna write this down because I need to record my schedule video for November, which I can record tonight and publish that
again?
tomorrow morning. So we'll do ESO Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Fallout 76 will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Can't stay away, huh?
You know what? Stop barking at me, lady. Seriously, stop barking. And then dealer's choice. Sundays.
Can't stay away, huh?
Morning, afternoon. Voyagers. Starfield.
Look who decided to drop by.
And then exceptions are free key games or sponsored videos. Because if I get that key on the 7th, then I'll definitely play something else on the 10th, which is a Monday, just for that morning. So we'll just have to play that one by ear. But I think that's the only new release. She can't ignore my techno. Dude, she just wants to shut up, man.
Back again?
I am back again, honey. She does got that badonkadonk.
Good to see you back. Any news on that listening post?
Here's the intel.
Huh. Well, thanks.
I love her jacket.
I'm impressed. Things went smooth, right? You didn't run into any trouble, did you?
That depends on your definition of trouble.
Torin, get your ass up here.
First, there were the Watchtower troops, then the listening post wiped its data, but not before transmitting it to an array for broadcast. And then we destroyed that array. A small fleet of Watchtower ships jumped in, attacking us on sight. I don't know, any of that sound like trouble?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
Nothing you couldn't handle, huh? Sounds like famous last words. But you are still breathing.
That's right.
So guess you're right. Still, that's got me wondering. How'd Watchtower have a fleet prepped to ambush you like that? They must have been watching those listening posts real close. But why? Just give me a second here. I'm gonna see what information I can pull from this intel slate.
Copy that.
Encrypted. Not surprising. Let's run this through Grant's cracking algorithm. It worked. Quite a lot of data. I'm just skimming here, but yeah, this clears up a few things.
Are there any other quality mods like this Bubbleonia that have this level of quality to them? I've never. This is my first time dabbling in mods before, so I mean, if there's other mods that have this level of quality that offer, you know, this level of quality, like I'm down for playing more of these for sure.
The listening posts, Watchtower used them to track people, but only certain types of people.
Like Starborn people?
Huh. Looks like they got posts and surveillance arrays in most systems. They scan every ship that passes, looking for people of interest. And when a vessel gets flagged enough times, an array sends a signal to Watchtower, telling them to jump a fleet into that system.
That explains it. We're the people of interest. This is how they keep finding me, and how they found you. Sneaky little rascals.
Well, we certainly need. Well, you know what? What do you mean tracking certain types of people? How do they know?
Not sure exactly. Information is hazy. Almost seems on purpose. Like they preemptively scrubbed any major details. But I bet good credits they're not after your average Joe.
I am not your average Joe, that's for sure. Well, we need to do something about it.
Harper, is there any way we could find more of these listening posts and surveillance arrays? Because I'm thinking if we start shutting more of them down, Watchtower won't be able to track us as much.
Maybe. I did see something about listening posts in other systems. Hold on, let me run a quick search. Oh. Oh, crap. Gren warned me about this.
Uh-huh. Did you mess up?
The intel slate. When I started poking around for more specific info, the rest of the data kinda deleted itself. It's an inbuilt security measure. It's just how Watchtower tech works. Pretty much all of it has a self-destruct of some kind. But it's not a complete loss. I did pull the location for another listening post. There's one in the Kumasi system, on Kumasi 6.
Well, that's something. We can always go take that one down. And hey, maybe we'll recover more intel slates.
It's worth a shot. If you can bring me more of those slates, I can likely pull more locations for you.
Hang on, I'm writing that down. Thank you, Babylonia. Official Bethesda at Hell's Gate is a 2 to 3 hour playthrough with a Doom crossover made by the same people who made this, but they made it for Bethesda Game Studios. So it's an officially licensed mod. That's cool as hell, dude. Well, I guess I'll think about visiting more listening posts.
Well, the data you brought back didn't really have much value, at least to me. But I'm so happy that listening post is gone. So here, your payment. And some advice. You need to be careful out there. Watchtower really is hunting you. These listening posts, any system that has one, makes you vulnerable to ambush.
Ah, but any system we clear of them means Watchtower can't track us there.
Yeah, I suppose. Up to you if you want to keep taking down listening posts. Just be ready for a Watchtower fleet to jump in and attack you. But whatever. Bring me more intel slates, and I'll do what I can to help.
One last thing. We found these Watchtower computer cores.
Yeah, found 2 of them. No idea what they're for, though.
You don't say. I think I've seen one of these in Gren's workshop. They store data on Watchtower schematics. It's how he built you those sky drops. But like the intel slates, without the proper credentials, you can only pull a small amount of data before it wipes everything else. This hardware's a little beyond my skill to crack. But leave it with me. I know someone who might be able to get something useful from it. You should bring that other core to Gren. I'm sure he'll have something to say about it.
We can do that.
I think we're done. Feel free to use Stardock for whatever you need. I think you've earned your spot here. I'll catch you later.
That went well. Let's check in with Gren.
Curtis says King Arthur superstars when it comes to DLC. I have heard good things ever since I started playing this. Babylonia says really enjoyed the Veil, Cryomancers, a dungeon mod. If you get around to it, both KGC mods for Skyrim are easily this good. Anything amazing really, and Sim Settlements 2 for Fallout 4 is a game changer, also made by the same people as this. I have been tempted. As much fun as I had, I don't have time right now, but as much fun as I had with the Oblivion remaster, I know they haven't remastered Skyrim per se, but I do own the very first game that I purchased when I bought this. Oh, there's an update for the Outer Worlds patching right now as I was playing. I just finished the game this morning. The very first game I ever bought. Let's go look at this really quick. What's up, Transcend? Is it going to be in my owned games? I may have to look it up specifically. Is it going to be under Elder Scrolls or is it going to be under Skyrim? I always forget. C, D, D. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition. This is the first ever game that I bought on my Xbox Series X when I bought it. Which is this Skyrim Super. Actually, I don't even know if that's the. Is this the one that has Or is it the anniversary one? I spot like stupid. I don't know where to find it though. I might have to search for it specifically because I could swear it was like something called something else. Yeah, here it is. This Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim Anniversary Edition. Yeah, this is the one I bought, which has like all sorts of like where's the info show in store? Because this came with like all sorts of mods. Um, yeah, a decade worth of content, core games and add-ons of the Skyrim Special Edition, plus Creation Club content released on or prior to November 11th, 2021. Yeah, this is the one I bought. So this is the very first game that I bought. So this has a ton of stuff on it, and I've never really sunk my teeth in. I did like 10 hours of playthrough when I first got my Xbox, and was like, it was cool, but I wasn't in the headspace to want to do a deep dive in Skyrim. Um, I may one of these days. You never know. You never know. I may have already said that, but what's up, Transcend? Also, John Coons, what's up? You just started playing the special edition with mods? Nice. Bubble says the anniversary edition is the latest as paid creations. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I remember when I installed it, I loaded like they had like a snow mod and like a weather mod, which made like the weather more intense, and it just looked super super beautiful. East Empire Trading Company and Bard's College are paid creations. God, this dude's office is dark,
The
man.
technology behind your ship is quite advanced.
I feel like this guy's modeled after Dave Bautista. It's probably just my imagination, but
I lack sufficient data to analyze your ship. Fascinating.
give me a second. I need to check on all the animals and grab a beverage. I'll be right back.
Your vessel, its design is familiar. Curious. I cannot determine the manufacture of your vessel. I lack sufficient data to analyze your ship. Fascinating. Your vessel, its design is familiar. Curious. The technology behind your ship is quite advanced. I cannot determine the manufacture of your vessel. I lack sufficient data to analyze your ship. Fascinating. Your vessel, its design is familiar. Curious. The technology behind your ship is quite advanced. Your vessel, its design is familiar. Curious. I lack sufficient data to analyze your ship. Fascinating.
The Borg.
The technology
Dave
behind
Bautista,
your
it
ship
sounds
is
like it.
quite advanced.
All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to pull my gun.
Back already. Something wrong?
Found some Watchtower hardware. Can you use this?
I won't ask where these came from. But yeah, I can use these. Watchtower uses proprietary hardware. As long as I'm duplicating their tech, I'll need authentic components like these. Assuming you can provide me with enough components, I'm willing to fabricate and install more skydrops to your ships.
So I can get more than just like missile drops.
A Watchtower computer core. Huh. These units are exceedingly rare. Within them lie blueprints for Watchtower constructs, things such as skydrops. Cores contain vast amounts of information, but like almost all Watchtower technology, they have inbuilt safeguards.
We know. Harper already explained. We can only pull small amounts of information before these sort of things wipe themselves.
Good. So you already understand. I can only extract limited information from a core.
Okay.
I suspect we can mine computer cores to acquire blueprints for new types of skydrops, or even devise upgrades for your fleet command system.
Well, see what you can get from this core.
One moment. I will establish a link to the core. Connection confirmed. I see data for 3 skydrop schematics, yet we can only extract one.
So I have to pick.
Our available choices are drops for either a ballistic turret, a Shiva unit, or a surface smoke bomb.
What is a Shiva
You
unit?
must make a decision. What skydrop should we gain the
I
ability
don't care about
to
smoke
fabricate?
bombs. What is a Shiva unit?
Calls in a Model S Shiva bot to assist you. The Model S excels at close quarters skirmishes and rapid response.
Fuck yeah.
And what would that be?
Give me the Shiva, baby.
There, it's done. I've downloaded the relevant data. Now you'll have access to that skydrop to install onto any of your vessels. If you can find more computer cores, bring them to me, and I'll see what I can do with them. Until then, I can offer to outfit your ships with the skydrops we already have, assuming you have enough Watchtower
So do I have to change the skydrop on my existing ship to accommodate that? So I would have to change the missile skydrop to the robot skydrop?
Gratitude is unnecessary. However, it is appreciated. If you need to restock any skydrops, or require any other ship services, just check in with Babs. I'll make sure she receives the necessary updates to assist you. Otherwise, I'll be here to help however I can. I'll return to my work, but I'll be here if you need me.
Like...
Well, that was productive. You met with Gren and didn't kill him. Harper seems to like you. We
Oh,
found
so you
out how
can run
Watchtower's been
different
tracking us,
types on
and even
each
figured out how to
ship.
exploit more of their technology against them.
Okay, Babylonius. So I would need to install that one to his ship and then have. Okay, each is a separate edition. That was my question. Okay.
I think for the time being, keep doing whatever it is you do. Watchtower are still a problem, but at least now you have a defense against them. And if you find yourself with some free time, you can always hunt down more listening posts, or have Gren build and upgrade stuff for your fleet. And if you don't mind the company, I think I'll stay on with you. You know, as an official part of your crew.
Sure.
Fantastic. Feel free to treat me as you would any other member of your crew. Order me around, have me clean the toilets, put the fear of God in me. Whatever. It's your show. I'm just here to lend a hand. All right, let's get going.
I cannot determine the manufacture of your vessel.
So I would need to, I think, go to Babs, is what he said, to like modify my ship. Wasn't Babs out front? I think Babs was out front. Amelia just got all pissed off and left.
Bab stands ready to assist. Ship support services are available.
Alright, sexy. Let me mod my
Please
ships,
outline
please.
your desired parameters.
Alright, I gotta go to the Chimera. And I need to... I'm gonna have to assign Amelia. Add. What was that? What were those under? Gear. No? That's landing gear. Damn it. What the hell were those, I have no idea what they were under. Are they weapons? Hang on, maybe I should just check the one I've got installed. Skydrop. That is a... four bottom up, but what is it? What is it though? Because if I got another one, I just gotta figure out what they're called. They're not engines or fuel tanks. Uh-oh. Hang on. I gotta check. I don't know, I heard like dogfight or something. We don't have dogs, so the neighbors have dogs. Neighbors in front have dogs, but that sounded like it was right outside my corridor. Where the hell are these listed? Like if I want to find the other the star drop thing, because I have this one right here, right? This is the sky drop, sorry, sky drop surface missile. Are those under weapons? Because I am not seeing it anywhere. When I first did it, it was a quest, so it was available as a thing. It's not gear. Grav drives, habs. It's not a reactor. Is it weapons? Let's go down and look for Skydrop. These are not... They're not listed alphabetically. No, they're not under weapons either. What the hell? I am genuinely confused. Because also, like, I don't know what the cost... I mean, obviously I didn't have cost. No, I'm talking to Babs. I already got... Like, he gave me... He said I had a second... Because I chose the robot, right? I chose the robot as the next Skydrop thing. And I'm trying to find it to install, and I'm not seeing it anywhere in here. Do I have to talk to Grin to install it? Yeah, but I don't need to buy it. I'm confused. I don't know that I have to buy it. We were just there a minute ago. He gave it to me as I turned in a computer core. He told me pick one of 3 options. I picked the option. He said, "Okay, you have this. Go talk to Babs to modify your ships." So that's why I'm here at Babs, trying to find it to install on my ship. So you're saying he didn't actually give it to me? I have to go back to him and purchase it? That makes no sense, but okay.
Return if you require service.
That's a little counterintuitive because it did not say that. Like, he literally told me to go talk to Babs.
I lack sufficient data to analyze your ship. Fascinating. Hello again. I'm glad you're here. Since we last spoke, I've been thinking things over. I believe I found a way to mine additional data from Watchtower computer cores. Data that would let us upgrade your fleet command system, or perhaps even figure out new types of ship modules or systems.
Okay.
So the next time you have spare cores, you'll need to decide what type of data you'd rather I extract.
Okay, Batista.
One more thing. I've documented how to build a remote fleet command system terminal. I'll forward you the schematics. You can build a terminal aboard your ship, granting you remote access to the main system here on Stardock. Now, was there something you needed? I'll do my best to help.
Okay, this is what I wanted to do. So it was not clear that he was the one that I need to talk, because he literally said, "Hey, go talk to Babs," and so I'm over at Babs, and if he's the person I need to talk to about installing new mods, then it should definitely have a line of dialogue and be like, "Talk to me if you want to install your Skydrops." Bubble says, "Sending this feedback to the team right now with a timestamp link to your video." Awesome. Thank you. Right, right. Grin is the only one that installs them, but Grin doesn't say that. For sure. So now I need to open this up, and I still got to go and try to find where they're at. Unless they have their own. See, here, when you're talking to Grin, they have their own tab under equipment, which is perfect. However, if Grin is the only person who can install them, there needs to be some dialogue that lets you know that you can only install skydrops at Grin. Okay, so I have the Shiva thing now, and I want to install it. Can I flip it around? It doesn't really matter. What's the error? Modules must be above the landing bay. Can I... This is going to be where I have to figure out how to do this, because there's going to be some serious, like... See, there's two errors. This is where I just am going to have to, like, probably reconfigure this ship a little bit to get the things to install where I want them. Because otherwise, I don't quite understand what they mean when they say all modules must be above the landing bay. Because this is the landing bay. What does above the landing bay mean? Like, how do you define above? Are they mean literally above? But they don't look like they're above. They look like they're on the same level as. Alright, well, for the moment, I'm going to move the missile because I would prefer to have the robot. And I know having one... No, that's not true. You're telling me it has to be above the landing bay. The other one would install just fine. What the hell? Oh shit, I didn't know you could install them on the top of your ship. Thank you, Bubbalonia. I didn't know that, man. Like, I didn't see the variant thing. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, never mind. That's problem solved. Problem solved. I thought I didn't see the variant thing, so I thought I only was able to install these on the top of my ship. Hang on, where did it go? Oh, I'm way too high now. And not in a good way. Okay. Sometimes this camera can be a little fucking wanky. Jesus. Alright. Just fucking install. Okay, now I can go over here and go variant. Thank you. Ah, problem solved, man. I didn't know I could install them on the top. Yeah. This definitely, from an outsider's perspective, as someone who has never played mods before, this is my first experience with mods ever. This part is definitely a little lacking in clarity, and definitely could use a little bit of finessing. But it's all good. We got it sorted at the end of the day. Okay. Restock my sky drops.
This won't take me long. Grab a snack if you'd like. We lack the number of cores needed for that one.
Okay.
Farewell.
Okay. Now I need to assign a pilot because I have him following me, so I'll need to assign a pilot. It's not what I wanted to do, but it's being silly about assigned crew. That's the other thing too, is like if I unassign a crew from a ship, it like also has them unfollow me. And that's not what I want it to do. I just want to unassign them from the ship. And it's just a little wonky. There's a little bit of wonkiness here. It's all
Try
good.
not to cause too much
Come
trouble
here.
without...
Come here. Don't go anywhere. Stop.
Welcome home.
Join my crew.
I'd be delighted. I'll make my way to your ship.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. She's on the Chimera, pilot of the Chimera. You're following me. Perfect. Okay. Don't go anywhere quite yet, sir.
Hey there, Captain.
Trade gear.
I'm all ears. What you got for me?
Well, let's see what we got for weapons to give you something. I definitely want to give him a Bridger, and those use 40 XPL. I think you just have to give him one, if I remember correctly. Okay, sir. Sir. Go ahead and equip that, sir. Let's give you some different apparel as well. Let's check this out.
Holler if you need anything.
Oh, you're looking good, sir. You're looking good. Liking the look of that. Like the cut of your jib, sir. Okay. Missions. Well, there's not necessarily missions at the moment. He did say something about installing something on my
The
ship,
technology
though.
behind your ship is quite advanced. Something requires my attention.
But I don't see that listed as an actual quest.
Ask, and I'll answer. Good. Be well.
Okay. Does Harper have anything else for me? Because he told me something about installing... Can I not get behind the bar to talk to her? I have to go over here. Nope, she
Everything all
doesn't
right?
want to talk to me at the moment. Oh, they're just
See
hanging out
anything
here.
interesting today?
Just say the word.
Follow for me a while.
Sure. What's life without a little wandering about the universe?
There we go. Okay, now he's following me. Got him some decent looking armor.
Whatever I can do to help. Sure, fire away.
What should I do next?
How about some more sky drops? Those are always fun.
Okay.
Always nice to have a chit-chat. Until next time.
So I have to figure out how to find listening posts, I think. But then he also said something about like installing on my ship. The problem is I don't appear to have any more missions related to Watchtower in my quest journal. And this is the part where I'm going to be confused. Because how do I know? Follow Harper's leads, I guess? Which is technically a mission. That's fine. Harper's leads. It's not listed as a Watchtower mission though. It's listed as an activity, and that's confusing to me. Because if it's Watchtower related, you would think it would be Watchtower and not an activity. Anyway, they said something about installing something on my ship, and I completely got sidetracked and lost what they were even talking about. How would I even install something on my ship in the first place? I don't know how to install anything on this ship. Yeah, you would think it would be listed under factions or something, maybe? Okay, I've got a bunch of stuff in there. I'm going to leave that in the inventory. Super cool magnet. I've never really wandered around the interior of this ship. I may have to go Google Watchtower and see what you're supposed to do next, because I am genuinely at a loss. Babylonia says it's designed to be played as you go now until you unlock enough tech. Then you get more main missions from Watchtower. It's the kind of thing you do as part of a normal playthrough with intense breakthroughs. The progress of the story as you grow through the MSQ. Huh. Oh, I misunderstood that. I guess I just need to follow Harper's clues. Yeah, I was kind of under the impression that it was going to have like a main storyline that you was start to finish. So I just, like I said, I've never done a mod before, so I have no clue how this is supposed to work. Because I'm not really interested in continuing like the main storyline. I just want to do Watchtower. So I was trying to figure out how that works. I'm guessing I just need to follow her clues. Watchtower listening post alpha. Yeah, a bit of a learning curve for sure.
Huh. Kinda eerie here.
You're not wrong, sir. Man, after watching the Halo reveal the other day, I really can't wait to be driving around a Warthog, playing some Halo again. So if I'm not mistaken, I can go into my favorited things, Skydrop Flare. I want combat support, bot drop Shiva, and then I can say what I can like chuck her up here.
Excellent.
Boom! Shakalaka!
Hostiles!
Look at her go! Man, I am out of ammo for my good guns. Oh, did she already die? Oh no! I'm so sorry. She wasn't a very strong robot. No.
I can handle this.
Out of ammo for my good guns is a is a favorite Lonesome Cowboy song. I'm out of ammo for my good guns. I only got my shitty bad guns.
I've got your back, Captain.
Hang on a second. Cats are being naughty. Did I forget to change my camera settings? It looked like there was a little bit of weird camera. I did forget to do my camera lighting. My bad. Alright. Well, I didn't focus on getting good guns or anything for this playthrough because I was just kind of fooling around in between releases. And, why can't I open this door? Power required. What are we missing?
Hit the deck!
Well, we're gonna have to do something else to get that door open. And so I wasn't really I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with this playthrough. Because I didn't really understand what Watchtower was. Oh, I don't have a fuse. But now I kind of do, so... I'm definitely going to need to sort out getting some good weapons at some point. If we're going to be doing a bit of a grind on this, this is also definitely helping me understand that this is a great thing to be doing as part of my afternoon streams. And just kind of plugging away at this from time to time. And if it is something that is meant to be played alongside other storylines. Oh, Jesus. Dog bots. I hate these things. Fucking I have a cat who is like going crazy scratching my door. And I have foam on the bottom of my door to keep bugs out, and she's like shredding the foam to pieces right now because she wants to be fed. It's like it's not dinner time. I may have to put her outside if she's going to continue to be a monster. Hang on.
I think we lost him.
She knew she was in trouble. She ran for the back door, tried to hide from me underneath the stove. No, Daddy. She went outside. All right. I'd love to get that door open, but it says I need power to do so. Which means I need a fuse. I wish I could remember how early on you get the I just don't remember the weapons from Shattered Space, but there was a really good automatic. It looks like this gun right here, but I can't remember what it's called, and it's from the it's from Shattered Space. What did I get? I got this. It says Refined Watchtower Equinox. Maybe that's a little better than some of the other stuff I've got. Yeah, we need to. this. I have 800 rounds for this. You know what? And 400 rounds for this. I think we're going to switch over. Fire rate 60. 108. 150. All right, that's good. This will hold me over for a while. All right, we need a. It's right there. Open sesame, bitches. Dude, get out of the way, dumbass. I think there's no friendly fire.
Didn't have to go all out.
Here we go. Array connection. Locate broadcast array coordinates. Cats are a constant welcome nuisance. Yes. Alright, so that gave me a quest. Advanced shoddy. That's a shotgun? Really? Oh, a calibrated mag pulse. Mag shot. I hate pistols, man. But when it says they trademarked Starborn as a name last year, and this year they hinted at Terran Armada. Everything else is under NDA. I can't wait whatever comes next. Like, I really don't even care. I love Starfield. I will play whatever they produce and be happy for it. Happily play the next Elder Scrolls game. Give me another Fallout. I'm down for it all. Yeah, but that's probably a good bet, Bubbleini. Nothing until after the Fallout show comes out, because they've got all hands on deck right now with the big DLC coming for Fallout 76 and the show coming on December. I think it's the 17th, and then early December is the DLC for Fallout 76. By the way, everybody, don't forget we are starting our Fallout 76 playthrough next week, probably on. Probably Monday. It might be Wednesday, but either Monday or Wednesday, I'm going to start Fallout 76. Because I don't know what time Voyages in Era is patching on Monday, but they do have their big patch coming. If the patch happens in the morning, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to go play. Matter of fact, They might have set a timeline. Let me check here. I don't know if they've said the release date for the patch on Monday. I'm just going to ask a question. Oh, hang on. They do have it. They had all they've said is that November 3rd in the morning Pacific time. We will post in the announcement channel when it goes live. I'm gonna ask really quick. Hang on, I'm typing something in Discord. All right, we'll see if they get back to me. I'm asking right now because they said it's going to be morning Pacific time, but they haven't said what time Pacific time. So I'm doubting it's going to be like ass crack of dawn, probably like 10 a.m. Pacific. That's right, Bubbaloni. Focus on Fallout ran out of piggyback on the Anniversary Edition, Fallout 76, and Amazon TV marketing. Hell yeah. Why would I be sleeping? I literally said, hey, hang on, I'm typing into Discord. Like, I mentioned exactly what I was doing.
Hello, Captain. We pose no threat here.
Sorry.
Our
I'm
ship's full of the faithful.
don't care about your Sanctum Universum.
Happy to
I'm
talk
leaving
to
you
you
behind. Hang on, what am I looking at here? Is that like a station? It's an array. Hang on, I got a message I need to answer here. This might be my wife. Okay. I have another cat scratch at the door now. Hang on. All right, had to put more cats outside. They're trying to get their food from me like an hour earlier than they're supposed to get fed. Just blow it up. Kill it with fire. These things have a lot of hit points, to be honest with you. Now it says check in with Harper. That's what I was looking for. Hang on, we got parts to loot, man. And I think we still have this Watchtower array. Okay, now I get to go check back in with Harper. I don't compare games to each other, Mr. Rager. Bubbleness says you may want to focus on the future because they will continually call in backup until your fleet is overwhelmed. Yeah, that's what I've been doing so far, is just focusing my fire on them. Check in with Harper. They do have a lot of HP, but this seems to be strategy so far. Anyway, I have a video up on my YouTube channel called Comparison is a Thief of Joy, so I don't compare games to each other. I like each game that I played. So I play lots of games. This is the day job. I play each game and enjoy each game for what it is. I don't compare them to other games because that is just not, it's not how I roll. If you're constantly comparing things to other things, you'll never get enjoyment out of the thing you're playing. So I very much focus on, I like Starfield for these reasons, I like Outer Worlds for those reasons, I like South of Midnight for those reasons, I like Elder Scrolls Online for those reasons, I like Dragon Age Veilguard for these reasons, I like other games for different reasons. We're going to go play, sometime this month we get the latest Call of Duty campaign, I'm going to play that, different reasons for liking that.
Home sweet home, just as we left it. More or less.
Alright, let's check in with Harper. I don't know, I haven't tried to go to any normal systems, but I would assume they are flagged as contraband normally. If you go to other systems, I'm assuming they're going to get flagged as contraband.
Hey, got some news for you. That computer core you gave me, I asked an old friend to help me poke around inside it, see what data we could find.
Copy that, Harper. I'm assuming you found something interesting.
Sure did. Now, I already knew Watchtower likes to dabble in cybernetic tech. One look at Gren gives that away. But what I didn't know is just how varied and niche their tech can be. Body mods, organ replacement, and a whole series of neuroamps. And Watchtower ever commercialized, they put Ryujin out of business. Anyway, what we managed to pull data on, is blueprints for some of Watchtower's neuroamps. Only basic models, but still, nothing to thumb your nose at.
What can it do?
I'm no expert, but from what we pulled, looks like Watchtower's got amps that can boost someone's ship flying abilities. Think, faster weapon locking, sharper maneuvering, basically anything to turn a regular pilot into a seasoned pro.
You mentioned other kinds of Watchtower tech?
Yeah, found mentions of it, sure, but no solid data on how to actually reproduce any of it. Like I said, stuff like body mods, organ replacements, and a bunch of other crazy things. But who knows? Maybe at some point, we'll find the keys to unlocking some of that. Wouldn't that be something?
Can you make me neuroamps?
Not me, no. First, I asked Gren if he could build them, but he said something about him being engineer, not a doctor, which got me thinking. I just so happen to know a few doctors, and at least one who has experience in cybernetics, Dr. Lane. So
so we're gonna recruit more people to the base.
She agreed, and now we got a medic to treat ailments. Also, she can research and build Watchtower spec neuroamps. Not bad, huh? If you're interested, go to the new infirmary and talk to Dr. Lane. She can fill you in on the specifics.
That sounds
Now,
like a plan to me.
anything I can help you with?
No, ma'am. What's on the menu?
Just got fresh stock. Take your pick.
Yeah, I don't need anything. Can you find a listening post without using intel?
Huh. I hadn't thought of that, but I suppose it's possible. There's a whole bunch of people and organizations out there whose only job is to find information others would rather remain hidden. If we passed along the means on how to search and scan for Watchtower outposts, they may be able to find them for us. Of course it'll cost you. These guys aren't gonna help us out of the goodness of their hearts. But if you're willing to cough up the credits...
I do got some coin. Found some more intel.
You're gonna give me a peek or not?
Here's the slate.
Time to see where Watchtower's been snooping. We're done. Slate had intel on a post way out on the edge. Uploading the coordinates. It's in your hands now. Just don't get too cocksure. You don't want to be like Torin.
All right.
Wait, before you go, I've been thinking some more about those spy arrays.
Okay.
I've managed to gather a little more info on them. It's not much. A lot of it is guesswork, really. Still, I think you might find it useful.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
The arrays seem to be linked in a sorta network. If a critical major array is attacked, you can expect a more aggressive response from Watchtower. As well as any of the less important minor arrays it was linked to self-destructing once the major one has been destroyed, and they lose connection. But perhaps if you were to destroy some of the less important minor arrays first, it will lessen Watchtower's reaction when you attack a major one. And you'd be able to salvage more components too. But how you go about it is down to you.
Okay.
You'll have to decide on a strategy you think works best. I've made my notes on my terminal. Feel free to check them out for yourself. Might also help you keep tabs on the systems you've already cleared. Anyway, that was all. Later.
Read the terminal. Sweet. And we have to talk to the doctor. Those are two quests we have going on right now. I am going to go ahead and wrap it up here, though, because my wife should be home in the next 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm going to go see how her day went. And I don't know what she needs to do for the rest of the day. If she has chores and stuff that she's going to be doing for the rest of the day because we don't have our grandniece today, I'll probably come back with like Elder Scrolls Online. But if she's not doing anything and she just wants to relax, I think we're going to watch a movie or something. But I don't know what she wants to do yet, so it's going to depend on her. Otherwise, tomorrow morning, we're going to start Elder Scrolls Online tomorrow morning. So if you want to follow the ESO playthrough, make sure to tune in tomorrow morning on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. We'll be starting at about 4:35 a.m. in the morning, like we always do. I might start a little later. I'm going to turn off the alarm tomorrow, so I might sleep in just a little bit, but my cats usually wake me up. Anyway, so we'll just see. But I'll start early tomorrow morning. Are you streaming tonight, Bubbleonia? Even if he's not streaming tonight, y'all who are watching on like YouTube right now, go click Bubblonia's username. Go follow his channel. He's been streaming. He streams Fallout, Starfield, Outer Worlds, other stuff. So make sure to follow along with him. I don't know if he's streaming tonight. He'll tell you guys here in chat in a minute. But I'll at least record my scheduled video this afternoon, and I'll get that published first thing in the morning. So stay tuned for that. And then I will catch everybody tomorrow. This playthrough, by the way, is going to be an afternoon playthrough. I won't be playing Starfield in the morning slots. The morning slots is going to be for Elder Scrolls Online, Fallout 76, Voyages of Nera, the Ubisoft thing that we're probably going to be doing on the 10th. Bubblenia is streaming Fallout tonight at 9 p.m. Mountain Time, so make sure to go follow along and watch tonight if you want to catch your Fallout fix. Anyway, I'll have the scheduled video out tomorrow morning. Talk about all the things. And if you got here and you're a channel member on YouTube right now, don't forget we published a member video last night with a big 30-minute update for all you channel members. So I'll see you then. Yep, door just opened. I'm out, guys. See ya.